One of the things I love about Montclair is that we've got people from all over the world. In my experience, there's no better way to get to know someone than eating the food that brings them home. So let's cook up special dishes with the people that make up the fabric of our campus.
Cooking with Koppell, Season 4, Episode Rash, Take 1.
Hi, my name is Rash Vinakota. I'm an undergraduate student studying journalism and digital media at Montclair State University. What led me to Montclair was the School of Communication and Media, the sick classes and the equipment, and the proximity to New York City and the opportunities. I chose to major in journalism and digital media because something about the program just drew me to it. I joined as a communication media studies major, but once I joined the radio station my sophomore year, I fell in love more with talking to people, interviewing, all the production part of it, pre-production, post-production, and then I switched over to journalism major. Today, I'm cooking Bhel Puri with President Koppell, and I chose this dish because it's amazing, and I think everyone should have this at least once in their lives. I can't wait to taste how this turns out.
All right, I'm here with Rash Vinakota. I'm excited. What are we cooking today, Rash?
So we're gonna be cooking Bhel Puri.
How do we get started?
The entire thing is basically just mixing and cooking.
Okay,
So the entire thing,
that's pretty much most cooking, actually.
yeah, basically the sound is irrelevant. Bhel Puri, which is an Indian snack. It's South Indian. I'm from Hyderabad. I'm from Hyderabad. Start with chopping
Okay.
the tomato and the onion.
Okay. Were you born in Hyderabad yourself?
No, I was born in New Jersey.
Okay.
I grew up in Hyderabad.
Okay. But you grew up there. So
Yep,
how old were you when you went to live in India?
I was 5, so I was born in 2005. We moved in 2010,
Okay.
and I moved back here 2022 to go to Montclair.
So do you have any memory of a 5-year-old of the shock of going from here?
Yeah.
So what was that like?
I remember the airport, like the baggage claim. That's the one thing I really remember.
It's not what most people would necessarily remember.
I don't think
What
so.
do you remember about the baggage claim?
Just the remembering that I wanted to sit in it and go around because it looked like a really fun ride.
Aside from the luggage belt, what was the biggest cultural change, if you can remember, as a 5-year-old? Did it feel really different from what you were going to school in New Jersey?
Yeah, 100%. Because I think when I moved there, I still had the American accent.
Yeah.
I think one of the biggest culture shocks going to India was how in-depth the education was, because here I just remember like playing around with the Hello Kitty house
Yeah.
when I was in pre-K. And then I went there and then I had computer science in
Yeah.
first grade.
Yeah, they take education pretty serious in India.
Yeah. So I actually had to repeat a class because they said that the American education wasn't up to par.
Oh, there you go. That's interesting.
There it is, yeah.
So why did you decide to come back to the U.S. for college?
A lot of different reasons. It was, you could say, opportunities, resources. I wanted to do journalism, and which is kind of a difficult profession to pursue in India. So, whoa, I'm gonna start crying again.
That's because she's cutting an onion. Not...
Yeah.
We just want to be clear, like, she wasn't getting emotional about studying journalism at Montclair. It is emotional, but I know that I'm gonna use your phrase, but I know you appreciate the sick classes.
I do. It's why I chose Montclair, because I saw the pictures on the website.
Yeah.
I joined as a communication media studies major.
Yeah.
And then I think sophomore year, one of my best friend got me into the radio station.
Yep.
And on the morning buzz, the morning show.
Right.
It's amazing. And then I was like, oh, wow, I actually really like news. So I changed my major to journalism.
So did you come back to New Jersey because you felt a connection to New Jersey, even though you were 5 when you moved away?
I mean, it wasn't really my decision. I think New Jersey was always just like the only option for us.
Okay.
We never really wanted to move anywhere else. Maybe Florida, but we're like we're comfortable with Jersey. That's where we were gonna eventually end up coming back anyways. When I was a kid, one of the trips I remember with my family was
That one you?
Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
And for my entire life,
These are like puffed rice.
Yep.
Okay.
It's called murmura.
Mudmura.
Yeah. What's your spice tolerance level?
I have very high tolerance for spice.
Okay.
I like really spicy food.
Okay. Awesome.
All right, so we're gonna add the spices in now.
Mhm. This is my go-to.
This is your go-to
Yeah, almost every
comfort food?
Yep.
What is sort of the biggest surprise coming here and studying journalism at Montclair? Is what you wanted to do? Has it been what you hoped it would be?
So, I mean, everything right now is kind of like a surprise to me. I've never known that college radio could be a thing, that students were given this much power. Like, student journalists are considered real journalists. Like, that was an important thing that I didn't realize.
So when you came here to college, did your family also move back to the U.S. or are you on your own now?
We kind of came in increments. So my dad moved first in 2018, and then my brother moved in 2021. I came here in 2022 when I was 17, and then my mom came here.
Oh, so everybody's back. Everybody's back in the U.S. now.
At this point, yeah, now
okay.
everyone's back.
I don't know if you've encountered, but over the last few years, we've really added a lot of international students. And actually, the biggest chunk are coming not only from India, but from Hyderabad. Mostly grad students, not less undergrads.
A lot of grad students.
But I wonder if you've met any folks from Hyderabad.
I'm unironically a little well-known among that community for some reason, because I do orientation. And the last 2 years, whenever I made good friends with the DJ, so he would play Bollywood music whenever resource fair was happening, which was like a dance floor kind of thing. So I once had this.
It's your walk-up music.
Yep. So I once had this student walk up to me and say, "Hey, you're Rash, right? I saw you dancing a year ago and I still remember you." I was like, "Okay." On paper, I'm not an international student, I'm an American, but I get all the culture shock of being an international student. I have all the experience of being an international
So what do you think the difference for somebody coming to Montclair with that international background? How do you think it's different?
I think one of the biggest things was calling professors how Americans call their professors, and sometimes they just go by their plain first name, which is something that was very hard for me to do. Because my usual is like sir, ma'am, not even like Mrs. last name, Mr. last name. That's not what I'm used to.
Right.
So adjusting to that has been kind of difficult for me, like coming at like the respect.
I once had a student, this is years ago, these were graduate students. I don't think I would have done this with an undergraduate. I said, you can call me Jonathan. And he was like, no. It was like, no, I won't be doing that. That's it?
That's it.
That was about as easy as easy as can be. It looks really yummy. So I guess we just put it on our plates and let's go eat. All right, this looks very, very colorful and bright, but also delicious. So if you were eating this at home, would you have it with other chaat or other things, or would you just eat this by itself?
I would eat this by hand.
Okay.
Just by itself.
Okay. I'm going to use a fork because I want to try and fool people into thinking I'm kind of class.
Oh, me too.
So we'll do it. So let's dig in. Good. Good. Score. So what's the experience like of being a resident student here?
Well, I think it's more beneficial for me as an SEM student, because I would just go to the radio station at night and just do work there. It means I can have a midnight show. It means I'm more on call if there are any issues that arise at the radio station. Now that I am in a student manager position, I'm gonna go to a higher one next semester.
Yeah.
So it's just, it's benefits all around.
That's cool. So actually talk about being a student manager, because you said you were kind of surprised by how much responsibility students have at the radio station and how much freedom in some sense you're given to run the thing and to be a real journalist. Talk about that. Like, what does that mean? What does it mean to run the radio station?
It's surreal. I don't think I'm still believing that I'm the associate programming director for next year, which means I get to run I get to train the new DJs that come in. I get to help prepare the schedule. Like, if Dr. K's Funhouse Vinyl-thon comes back, that means I'm the person who puts it on the schedule.
I hear that there's a huge level of support in the community for Dr. K. More Dr. K is what they want.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's what I hear.
We love that at WMSC.
Yeah. Now, were you involved in some of the other SCM things like Hawk Plus or some of the other broadcasting things?
So I don't do Hawk Plus, but I'm an executive producer for Montclair News Lab
Yeah.
this semester.
Yeah.
And I do intend on staying.
So tell people what Montclair News Lab is, because I know, but not everybody does.
So Montclair News Lab is a class that's run by 3 esteemed journalism professors at Montclair. And it's run as a real professional newsroom. So our goal is to air a news show, a news magazine show at least every week. So we have student journalists, content producers who go out and cover issues. It's run like exactly how real multimedia journalists have in the real world, like at News 12 New Jersey.
Right.
Our goal is to recreate that. So we have content producers pitching, producing, pre-producing, pre-interviewing, getting a crew together, going out, shooting B-roll, interviews, all kinds of stuff. They come back, edit, script, all of that fun stuff.
Totally cool. No, I think that the hands-on aspect of education here really is pretty different. It's definitely different than other parts of the world, but even compared to other programs in the U.S., I don't know, but I'm talking about what the students tell me. So I just think it's pretty cool.
The students are interested in doing what they want to do if they're committed to it. Like a lot of these people, they'll walk up to professors and say, "Hey, I want to do something."
Yeah, no, it's a very entrepreneurial culture, and that's what I think is the most impressive aspects of our students. So, if you make this, can you get your non-Indian friends to dive into your?
See, next semester when I move to my apartment or on campus, then I plan on making full 7-course meals.
Okay.
And 4.
And what do you think? Will you have takers?
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Good. Well, if you need somebody to give an endorsement, I'll give an endorsement. It's really good. I appreciate you cooking for me and for being on the show. It was awesome.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for watching Cooking with Koppell. Tune in next time for another delicious episode.